All right, welcome everybody. It's Will Pettis here with Guthrie Mason. He's going to be calling our play-by-play for this middle school softball matchup between Summertown and Bridgeforth. Now, I'm the last who could explain exactly what this game means. My understanding is it's for seeding only. Um, that whoever wins this is a one seed going into this weekend's tournament, um, and whoever loses is a two. And but
Yeah,
anyway, I think if you win this game, you don't play Friday. You get a bye. But I'm going to turn it over to Guthrie now, who will call the play-by-play.
thank you. Well, I think too. I think Bridgeforth has only lost 3 games this season, if I remember correctly. What they were telling me. Um, One of their coaches does umpire for my little travel team. But we'll get started here. Olivia on the mound here. It's going to be a pop-up foul by the leadoff batter. That's going to give me I believe, 1-2 count.
Of course, Guthrie, we don't have a scoreboard, right? So we're
Right.
we're
Right.
on
Yep.
our own with the
Yeah, it's
score
down.
today.
I've got my little notes here. I'm going to try to keep up with it at least. I'll keep up with runs anyhow. Um, that's going to be strike 3. That's strikeout number 1 for Olivia. Olivia looked good yesterday against South Lawrence.
It's like the
Um,
fourth or fifth time we played South Lawrence this year, isn't it?
yeah, Summertown did win that one easily. I know South Lawrence was 3-1 at one point, and then after that we went on a large run that never quit. So change up from Woods
Perfect.
is going to be a beautiful shot there for strike 1. Again, no score, just starting out top of the first inning. Bridgeforth is batting. Tries to get her to chase a high one, and nothing's there. 1-1 count.
It's been a while since we've done a middle school softball game on here. I
Yeah.
apologize for that, but there's been a
Well,
lot of other spring sports
yeah.
as a competitive season.
So a lot goes on.
And there's actually no high school games tonight, or at least not that I'm aware of. So.
I know the boys, didn't they lose by 1 run last night?
In extra innings,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a tough one.
That's going to be strikeout 2 for Woods, starting off good here. Would like to see a little competition here. I hope it's a close game, or at least they push us. Summertown's been fortunate to kind of be walk their way through so
Well, tell you,
far.
I heard about the Lewis County game at Lewis County.
Yeah,
That ended up being a battle, didn't it?
yeah. That's going to be popped up to third base. Izzy Garland's going to get under that to retire the side. 3 outs. And we'll switch them over. But, yeah, that was Coach Burleson wasn't there that game.
Right, he was here. I was here streaming the high school game during that one.
So he, I'm sure, had he been, there might have been something different happen. But definitely a little bit closer than they liked over there. Now, they handled them easily here, but for some reason over there, without Coach Burleson, they had a little bit of a rough time. So we'll take a little bit of a break here and come right back once the girls get ready. All right, we're back. again, we're at Summertown Middle School, or we're at the high school for middle school softball. Bridgeforth and Summertown. Top of the inning went nowhere for Bridgeforth. Summertown retired them 1-2-3. 2 strikeouts by Woods, and then a pop up to Izzy Garland at third. Shattuck steps in for Summertown. It's going to be a 1-0 count, 2-0 count. Both first pitches high.
So Guthrie, did you know we had an ice cream truck here?
I did not know that.
You got quite a bit of business here a minute ago.
That's a nice one, too. Third pitch is a strike and a pretty one at that. That'd be 2-1. This pitcher does have some speed, probably one of the faster we faced. And I saw her let one go in warm-ups there, and it was pretty quick speed there. 3-1's your count. She's missed on 3 high ones, and she's thrown one right down the middle. So we'll see what the pitch is, and it's going to be a strike. Shattuck's thought about it, but she lays off, and they get the strike called. Looks like the pitcher knows what she's doing here. Full count. Oh, and they give her the ball there. That was awful close.
Little high.
Little high, but on a third strike.
Yeah.
That was right under the letters there. Stepping in is, I think is that Keegan? That is.
Yes.
That is Keegan. Ball high. And Chase is going to steal second.
To the bag.
So Shattuck stands on second.
You recall if that was a ball or strike?
He called that a ball.
Okay.
So that'd be 1-0. Shows bunt and does bunt it. It's a hard bunt down first base side. That moves Shattuck to third. Does her job. And she's safe at first.
All right, that'll work.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right, runner on first and third for Summertown. That would be Keegan on first and Shattuck's on third. Stepping in is Olivia Woods. Ball 1 in the dirt, and Keegan does take second.
Hey, be ready, baby.
So 1-0 count. It's going to be a ball low. 2-0 count to Woods.
Find it.
Coach telling his pitcher to find the strike zone here. And it's low again. That's going to be 3-0. Can't afford to get down against a good team like Summertown here. Got to hit your spots as a pitcher. And it's going to be ball 4 in the dirt. Coach is going to go have a talk. Time's called. Coach is going to go talk to his pitcher here. She started out throwing high. Now she's in the dirt.
So, yeah, we got bases loaded here. Hopefully make the best of this opportunity. Hope we run bases a little better than the high school boys did last night. Had some problems on the base pads last night. It was a tough one. But
probably the most underestimated part of softball and baseball ever would be what you do on the bases.
Yeah.
Can definitely determine the outcome of a game.
As it did last night, for sure.
Stepping in is Greenlee Taylor with bases loaded. This could be damage if they don't handle it right from Bridgeforth. First pitch is going to be a strike right down the middle.
We're talking about that bases clearing double she had at that competitive game at Lewis County. It kind of opened things up there at the end.
Yeah.
It'd be all right if she did that here again.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good. Started out good. She's going to get her on a strike 2 there with a foul tip to the catcher's mitt. It was right across the numbers. Would have been called a strike, I believe. At least on Taylor. She's a little bit taller. 0-2. On the way. It's low. Good eye there by Taylor not to chase. Not a bad pitch from the pitcher there to get her to look at it. Pitch on the way. 1-2 count. And Taylor drives it right over the center fielder's head. She should have had that easily. Taylor's going to take second, and he's going to hold her up, bring her on it to third, and they're going to miss the tag.
Wow.
She's going to be safe, and she's going to clear the bases again. Will called that one perfectly. So Summertown's going to take the lead 3-0. That was a well-struck ball, line drive, about 9 feet in the air, all the way out to center field.
The center fielder probably should have had wasn't able to.
She ran right. She ran up on it. She should have stayed exactly where she was, and she would have been in a perfect position to catch the ball. But
Still no outs.
You cannot run up on a line drive nor a pop fly first. You have to think about it. Courtesy runner for Taylor here, no outs. 3-0 Summertown. First pitch gets her with a strike.
So do you think Taylor was supposed to advance to third on that, or do you think she?
I was watching Coach, and it looked like he brought her on.
Okay.
I don't. Greenlee's not one. If she don't have to run, I don't think she will.
Yep.
So I think he was bringing her on. And I don't know if the tag was on it or not. The girl looked like she put a tag on it. She definitely beat the throw, beat her there.
All right, nice sacrifice fly there.
Yep. 4-0 Summertown. That's all you can do there. That's all you can hope for is a good. That's nothing wrong with that from Izzy. That gets a runner home.
Yep.
All right. First pitch is a ball high. Pitcher is not missing outside or in. She is definitely a low-high pitcher. She has worked it high and low. I think her natural pitch is probably the rise ball. It looks like it. She definitely likes to be. She's a fast pitcher, so she's likes to get in to her pitch quickly. Coach telling her to swap it up here. Move the ball around, high, low, slow, fast.
So Guthrie,
ball low.
In this case, is the catcher calling the pitches here?
It looks like it. I think if you ask me, they're just, oh, goodness. The right fielder missed the pop fly by Kerrigan. Should have been an easy out. Kerrigan's going to make it all the way to third and turn in the wheels on. Always been a good base runner. Always been a good hitter. Excellent job by Kerrigan. That's why you run the bases, folks. She did not check up just because it was a pop fly. Good job. That's why she's standing on third. Right fielder just took 2 steps up and went right over her head. Should have been an easy out. So that's going to still be 4-0. First pitch to J.C. Burleson is a strike. J.C. did hit one out yesterday over the center field fence. I was actually sitting in my truck and it landed by me. Ball low, so 1-1 count. And she is going to lay the bunt down. Very good bunt. And the pitcher throws it extremely hard to the catcher from 5 steps away. And Kerrigan scores easily. Great bunt there from Burleson.
Yeah, catcher didn't really have a chance catching that one, did she?
No, I don't think anybody could have caught that one. That's a toss, if anything. And go ahead and get your out at first.
Right.
If you can't tag her, get your out. Throw from the catcher at Burleson is way off. Throws it towards shortstop.
Guessing that was a ball?
Yeah, it was a ball low, I believe. So I've got 5-0 Summertown right now. And we're working our way down through the lineup. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop there from the catcher. Pitcher definitely moves quickly, so she's ready to pitch already. She might. Maybe she pitches a little better when she gets a little faster. Because she's ready to go.
Fast, yeah,
she's worked fast the whole time, but the girls have done a good job of holding time. Adriana's going to pop it up, and nobody's going to be there to get it.
I think
so they're going to call it foul.
Oh, no.
It looked like chalk flew, but it was close, so foul ball. Definitely looks like Bridgeforth is down a little bit. They're not very very up right now, which I'm sure if they've used to winning, they don't really like being hit on. And the outfielders have had 2 opportunities to take outs. Going to get a safe call at third.
Yeah.
And
I can see arguing. That was close.
Good reason to argue, but I'm going to say that she was safe. Still, again, you get your out at Umpires are going to talk about it and call safe. Was a close call.
Let it go. Back it out there. Let's go.
Close call. Good job there getting back on her belly. And it was a good throw by the pitcher. Good tag by the third baseman. Just beat it back. Pitch on the way is going to be a strike. She can find her groove here. Summertown doing a good job of just hitting her. When they get it in there, it's not that she's walking batters. When she throws a strike, we're hitting her.
Advance to second base there.
Yep. And this is Josie Burleson, by the way. In with a 1-1 count. On the way, low. Runners on second and third. Summertown is leading 5-0.
Still got one out. Does that sound right?
Yes, and we are in the bottom of the first inning.
She's our non-spot, right?
Yes, I believe. Where was our one out at? That's what I was trying to think.
There was a sac fly.
That's right.
On.
That's Izzy. That's right. That was a changeup. Ball 4.
Bases loaded.
So Burleson will take it. Now we've got bases loaded for Shaddix, the leadoff. Infield fly will be in effect here. Bases loaded. Leadoff batter gets her on a high pitch.
Down and ready. Let's go.
And Shaddix going to watch one on the outside corner as a strike.
You ready?
0-2 pitch. She's going to foul it off. Way to hang there from Shaddix. Good pitch by the pitcher. And here comes the pitch. And it's going to be high. Shaddix going to watch it. Pitcher looks a little frustrated. I don't know if she's traditionally works this fast, but.
Oh, that looked good.
And she's going to get the no call, low.
Yeah, it must have been outside.
Outside or in
It's
one,
hard to tell
because it was not too low. It didn't look.
That's a strike.
That one was. Ball don't lie. They put the tag on her at third. She wasn't paying attention. She might want to pay attention over there. That's going to be 2 away for Bridgeforth. Base is still loaded. Everybody should be moving. Keegan's up to bat here. She bunted the first time up and got on and advanced the runner. Definitely has the ability to hit a good line drive here. That ball is going to be high, ball 1. 2 outs. Ball low. Two 2-0 count. 2 outs. She changed her windup there, and that's going to be a 2 balls, 1 strike. Completely changed her whole entire pitching right there.
Down and ready. Let's go.
And ball low.
Yep.
Changed her.
Nowhere to put her.
Yep. That's going to be 3-1. That's the second ball forward that she's either trying to throw a changeup and getting out of her pitch or just letting out of it.
Body language. Hey, no.
And this is Olivia Woods stepping in to bat. Pitch on the way. Changed her windup there to the above the head. 1-0. Here we go, is Woods. Good cut, good pitch, strike 1. 1-1 count. Bases still loaded here for Woods. Again, Woods has the ability to line drive the ball as far as she wants. That's going to be a ball at the numbers, fouled back for strike 2.
You know, with Bridgeforth being out of Pulaski, these are girls that we're going to be facing in our district, you know, in the years to come.
Yep.
Giles County High School gave us our first district loss in, you know, anywhere between 5 and 7 years this year.
Ball 3.
It's either 2-2 or 3-2.
Watch the hand.
Oh, she's got 2 strikes on her, don't she? So it should be
2-2, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And Woods is going to hit a bomb to center field, and the center fielder is going to barely grab it, and for the 3rd out. She almost lost the ball there out of her glove.
She's looking right into the sun, too.
Yeah, she caught it here instead of here, but it kind of bounced around there in her glove. So that'll be 3 outs. That'll retire the side. I've got 5-0, Will.
I've got 6.
Oh, yep, you are correct. I do too. Sorry. 6-0 Summertown after 1. So we'll give them a little bit to get warmed up and changed out, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. That's going to be a strike 1 for Olivia, foul tipped back. This should be the 4th batter for Bridgeport in their lineup. She's also the 3rd baseman. Pitch on the way, and that's not like Olivia. Bounced it halfway. That looked like a changeup. They say if you're going to miss a changeup, miss it low. She did that. Not really worried about Olivia. I mean, she's had a long break. It's kind of hard to come out and warm up and then, you know, start pitching, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you got a 20-minute break because you're hitting. So that's going to be a strike 2 for her. Burleson gives her the sign. Pitch on the way. Throws the changeup again, then misses high. Honestly, I've only seen, I think, Olivia throw the changeup once, ever, since I've been watching her, so they must be working on it. It's going to be a ball low. Full count is the call to Woods, or on Woods. Again, this is the 4th batter here for Bridgeforth, 3rd baseman. Full count pitch is on the way. Start of the 2nd inning here. And she does hit it. It gets up the middle, and JC is going to bobble it. Now they're going to throw it, and they're going to put the tag on her at 3rd, and they're going to get her. Good tag there by Izzy Garland. Good throw from Shaddix. Or I don't know if Shaddix threw that or if Burleson threw that. And the young lady at 3rd is hurt.
So what exactly happened there in center field? Did you have a good view of it?
Yeah, so she went down. She looked like she was fielding it correctly, but just bounced right past her. Made it to the fence, actually. She went and got it and then threw it into 2nd. She just missed the ball at center there.
Again, I'm not going to make excuses for any of them. I'm sure their parents or coaches don't want me to, but that sun is like directly shining on center field, isn't it?
It is, but that was a ground ball. And she's got –
Oh, it was a grounder?
too. Yeah, it was on the
Again, I
ground
can't
way
see back
before
there.
her, before it got there. The young lady walks off under her own power. That's good to see. I'm sure that was a little rough going into third there. She did slide, and they put the tag on her, so that wasn't out. I'm going to put that on the coach. Should have probably held her up there. So first pitch is going to be a hit, and Burleson's going to drift back and get the out. That would be Josie Burleson at second. And I believe this is the pitcher here. Stepping into bat, maybe. No, maybe not. No. They look similar, but they're not. First pitch can be a ball. So 2 outs on Bridgeforth. Woods throws, gonna be ball high. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs.
It's 2-0.
Yep. Oh, is it? Yep.
Yeah, so now it's 3-0.
Yep, 3-0. Sorry. Olivia taking her time. She's normally a little bit quicker than that.
Tell you, weather's a lot nicer today than it was at the baseball game. We were freezing by the time that game was over last night.
Yeah, it was cool. Pitch on the way. Ball 4 high.
Not many of those
So
were close at all, were they?
So this is, I haven't watched every game this year, but I've watched several, and I don't know that I've ever.
Is it a 4-pitch walk?
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen Burleson really call pitches to Olivia, and I don't know if I've ever seen her throw this many different pitches either. So she's definitely throwing a number of pitches here, which Olivia is normally a fast and a rise ball, pretty much. But I've already seen her throw at least 4 changeups. Now Burleson's also moving Taylor.
0-2.
0-2 count. Kerrigan needs to be 2 steps away from the bag here so she can, and it's not about the bag here. She just needs to go that front corner, catch it, and put a sweeping tag on at first. Ball's going to be hit on a check swing. Shattuck's going to get that at second. That's going to end the inning. Shattuck has done an excellent job this year at shortstop of just making things look simple. Sometimes people make plays harder than they should, and she definitely has a gift for not doing that, which is something you look for in a player. She definitely loves the game and has played a heck of a year at shortstop this year so far. She also pitches as well, but I think she's found her home there at the shortstop position. So we'll switch the innings, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the second inning. Again, Summertown Middle School softball. It'd be Summertown versus Bridgeforth, who is out of Pulaski, and that's going to be fouled back by Taylor into the highway here, or the road. And the dog over here that runs the fence, he didn't even go after that one. He chases the ball the entire game. And
never does.
And he got a ball over there to him and didn't even go after it. So that's going to be a strike 1 for the pitcher. Burleson throwing some new
You
balls
know,
in the game
and that
here.
dog acts like he wants the ball so bad. If you open the gate, the
Yeah.
dog will not go into the field. Like it's amazing that
He
just
just likes
knows what it's
running
supposed
behind.
to do.
Yeah, running behind that.
What's the umpire doing here?
We got a no pitch. Should have been a no pitch. He didn't even have his mask on. Let's see if it's be it. Now then. Ball high. Should be 1-1 count. Pretty sure that was been a no pitch.
Yeah.
I think he didn't. I mean, he didn't say it. If he did, I didn't hear him.
2-1
Yep,
count.
2-1 count. So yeah, that was a no pitch. Again, Greenlee Taylor in the catcher. She's in the. And Taylor's going to hit a ground ball right by the third baseman to left field.
She's 2 for 2.
Bridgeforth looks very tired or down one. Very sluggish. And here comes the pitch to Izzy. It's going to be a short pop-up, and the center fielder is going to be trying to come over and get it, and it's going to drop. That should have been the right fielder's ball. Pop fly no out there. She's going to get. That'd be an error charged on.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure who that goes on, Will. It was hit to the right fielder, and the center fielder had to run over and get it. The right fielder didn't move. She started backing the throw up, or backing the catch up. So Bridgeforth's struggling here. We got hands on our hips at shortstop. So you can tell by body language. But from what I've heard, they've had a really good season, and they're a good team, hard to beat.
Yes, I was told it'd be a.
I thought it'd be
battle.
a close one, yeah.
Runners
that's a
advance. It's a
1-1.
1-1 count.
So that's going to be fouled out of play. That should be 2 strikes. Be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Kerrigan's going to hit it high to center field, and she's going to drop it.
Still a forced play here.
Yes, and
She should've gone to
she'll
second.
advance to second there. And Izzy will advance to third, and we will score a run there. So that's going to be run number 7. And it hit the center fielder's glove, and she dropped it. I don't think the sun played any effect there because she had the ball in her glove. It just bobbled out.
So yeah, I have yet in any softball game that I've streamed to see the home run. You know, I hear about them when I'm not here.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see
It's
another
definitely
Jason Burleson home run.
softball. For the way a ball floats in softball, the only way you pretty much hit one out is to hit a down on the ball line drive, and it gets out of the park quick. So because it floats so much, you've either got to rocket it along, just extremely far, or they get out really fast, which is really cool to see. And that's going to be Burleson popping it up. And the left fielder's going to make a great catch and throw it home. A good effort there. If she would have had to throw on the dot, she would have been good.
All right, so it's 8-0.
Throw to third is not in time. Bradburn's going to score. Nice play from the left fielder there. A sliding catch. Excellent job. If her throw would have been on, I believe she might have had a shot at Garland there too from center field. She went all the way over to get that one. Line drive ball hit by Adriana here to center field. She's going to get a single. We'll score another.
9.
So that's going to be 9-0 Summertown. And here comes Josie Burleson. She walked her first time up, I believe. Always had a really wide stance, even when she was 5. I think her stance is exactly the same as it was when she was 5 years old. No change. And it'll be a second pitch strike. So 1-1 to count. One count to Burleson. And she's going to watch a second pitch strike. I would have thought she wouldn't have hit that one. She walked her first time up. I hope she's not standing up there wanting to walk. I know her daddy will not be happy, nor will her former coach. Let's hit the ball here. Pitch on the way. Should have rung her up there. A little low, but it wasn't low enough to not ring her up on a third pitch strike. You got to be swinging. 2-2. And she's going to strike her out on a little bit of a rise ball there. We're going to get a timeout here for courtesy, I believe, or a substitution one.
So that would be Miss Ellie Lou Mason on first base?
That's Ellie Lou coming in on to run for Adriana. So that must be a sub. It won't be a courtesy.
We'll re-enter, I heard.
Okay. So Ellie Lou on first. Pitch on the way. It's going to be foul tip.
Hey, Adam.
That is Shaddix in the box there. That's our leadoff with 2 outs, I believe, here. Rise ball is going to get her to chase it, and it's going to be popped out of play, foul. Straight back over the concession stand. She's got 2 on her now. Ball's going to be hit. Foul ball. About 2 foot down the line, or off the line there in right field from Shaddix. A little late on it. Still 2 strikes. And Chad's going to hit it over second. Second baseman's going to make a great play there. Nice play from the young lady at second base there to catch the running line drive. Good play there by the second baseman to end the inning. So some damage was done from Summertown there. I've got 9.
Yes,
9-0. Summertown leads. We'll give them a minute to get warmed up, and we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back here for the top of the 3rd inning. Summertown leads 9-0 here in Summertown over Bridgeforth. Out of the Pulaski area here. Woods.
She swung at a ball.
Yeah, that's a ball high, but Woods did not stretch out there. I'm telling you, if she's not throwing different pitches that she hasn't thrown all year, then I'm crazy. And they might be just taking this time to work on some pitches. Now that they've got a lead here and they know that they're going to be facing some tougher teams, throughout the tournament, might be a good time to start working them together here. That's going to be strike two. Then the third pitch is going to be low. That looked like a drop almost. I wish her dad was down here, but I think he's taking up money.
Yeah, he's up over there.
I'd like to have him sit with me for an inning and tell me what she's throwing, just to see if I'm right, because that looked like a peel drop to me. Fourth pitch on the way. Again, same thing again. That had to be a peel. If you watch, and her shoulders will lean forward. I mean, if it's not a drop, then she just does a good job of pushing forward there. But a peel drop, you want your shoulders to get over the top of the ball and your palm to go down, down. Sorry. Ball low. That's going to be full.
Full count.
Which Olivia does a very good job of rising the ball, and she normally lays her shoulders back when she does that. And there it is.
Swung a ball
Got her to chase a high one on a ball for a full count. She's swung at all three high pitches here, so Olivia ought to know where to go with it. And here we go. Here we go, full count. And it's going to be low. She does not like the low pitches. When I see her dad, I'm going to ask him if they're working on some pitchers. So Burles is going to call a timeout and go talk about it with Woods here. So, I would be very surprised if they're not working on some different pitches, because Olivia is normally pretty consistent at her normal, and I can tell that her pitches are different. I mean, she's thrown a few change-up this game, which is very rare to see that many in a row. And then she looks like she's throwing a little bit of a drop ball, a little bit of a peel drop, perhaps. I don't know what all her pitches are, what she's capable of, but I'm sure she has at least 4 or 5. I would say her true fastball is a natural rise. And here we go. Batter shows bunt early. Gets the sign, and here we go. Shows bunt, pulls back. Strike called. Kerrigan needs to take 2 steps here to the corner of the bag and be ready for the ball to come to her. She don't need to be moving her feet as the ball's coming. Again, she's played first most of the year here, but she is not a natural. She did not. That's not where her start was. She plays a really good third base. She plays really well at catcher. She plays good at first base too, but I think she would even tell you that's not her natural spot. She's done a good job this year getting thrown there. Can't hesitate there from the catcher. Catcher's got to throw the ball. You can't run halfway. Greenlee knows that, but something making her hesitate there. She can almost throw it from her knees. Greenlee is a very strong child and got a heck of an arm on her. She just needs that relationship between the first baseman and catcher to be there. That's going to be strike 3 called for 1 out. And here comes the pitcher, I believe, for Bridgeforth. Yes, it is. And here we go. That was another strikeout from Olivia, wasn't it? So that's her 3rd.
4? Yeah, I think you're right.
Kerrigan's turning backwards. We got to get her turning the right way. Burleson telling Olivia to finish her pitch, not stop. That's going to be high, and it's going to be popped up, but it's going to be out of play on somebody's head almost. Good job by Taylor to jump up and get her mask off there.
So the drumsticks in the dugout, is that something you see a lot in travel ball?
No, I've never seen that except for here.
Okay, so the Giles County High School team did it too, so it must be a thing there.
Yeah, because I've never seen it except for in middle school ball. and I've only seen it twice, and that was here.
Oh, man, the chatter that came from Giles County High School softball, it was almost unbearable. Of course, we chose this spot right here, right next to the dugout.
Right. Which you don't see it because our girls are not allowed to cheer.
Oh, okay.
Like do cheers, so it sounds like the only other teams do it, but normally it's back and forth. So
is it?
It actually us not doing it quiets their team to not do it as much sometimes. Plus, when you're losing by 10 runs, it's kind of hard to cheer. But normally at a softball game, it's both dugouts back and forth. I mean, their whole inning, they're getting each other up and stuff. It's definitely a game of emotion, kind of like volleyball.
So I see it's fourth strikeout there, if I'm not mistaken. She's going.
Yep, and good shot, and it was dropped. I think she had it beat. Taylor bobbled it just a little bit. Shaddix tried to put the tag on quickly and kind of bobbled it there, but the runner had the throw beat. Good effort there by Taylor.
If that was a ball or strike or not.
I believe that was a strike. And she did have another strikeout. So I've got 4 recorded out of play there on a foul ball. I've got 4 strikeouts from Woods right now.
And she's a very efficient 39 pitches right now through.
Yeah, and that's even high for Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they're definitely doing something different here. I'm not sure exactly what, but I don't know that I've ever seen her get pitches called to her. But I haven't been to a couple games. That's right on us here, Wheeler. Good job, Kerrigan. Great catch over here at the first base side, fouled off, and Kerrigan makes an excellent play.
I hate that I couldn't get that angle on camera to
had she missed it, it would have been a mouthful of concrete. But excellent job by Kerrigan. Never had a doubt. So we'll let them switch sides here, and we'll come back to you. No score there from Bridgeforth. It's going to be 9-0 still.
Going to the bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third. We'll be right back.
All right, bottom of the third. Keegan up to bat. So it's going to be fouled out of play, strike 1. Guthrie's trying to figure out what happens if we win this game, where we play. We know it's going to be on Saturday. Just not sure where and what time. Nice shot into center field. Looking into the sunlight, center fielder does make the catch. For out number 1. That pitcher Olivia Woods coming up to bat for the 3rd time today. Got high for ball 1. Foul ball for strike one. 1-1 count, 1 out here at the bottom of the third. Again, my understanding this game is really just for seeding. It's not like a win or go home situation or anything like that. That'll be popped up to shallow left field for an out here, out number 2. Again, Grindley had a bases clearing triple earlier in the game. It's been an RBI machine lately. I shot into center field for a single. All right, we got 2 outs. Grindley's just singled.
Yep.
We got a courtesy runner for.
Up the middle. So from what I understand, I think if we win today, which looks like it'll be the case, Garland's going to pop up to center field. Center field's going to get under it, and that's going to be out number 3 for Bridgeforth. So if we win today, which seems to be the case, we will play Friday. And then if we win that, it seems like we play Saturday also.
Well, so, okay.
But that's coming from Ellie Lou. So,
well, at least the assistant coach seems to think that if we win, we don't play Friday.
okay.
And
that very well could be
he
the
gives
case.
us a bye and we get to start a day later than everybody else.
That would make more sense. But it looks like either way we are playing Saturday. It seems. All right. Well, we'll let them throw their pitches here, and then we will be right back. We got to change at catcher at least, and a couple maybe more changes. We'll see. All right, here we go. First pitch, foul ball. No coach there at third to coach the bases. I don't think he's really worried about it right now. I think he's trying to talk to his team. So this was a confident bunch coming in here, from what I understand, and I think they might even thought that they were going to handle us pretty easy. There's the changeup from Woods. Great pitch. Going to be popped up to shortstop and to Shaddix for the easy out. Great pitch on the changeup, and that just kills the flight of the ball, and it kills all the power that you're having into it. So here comes the third baseman for Bridgeforth. She did get a good hit in the first or second inning.
So she apparently is okay. Or is this that third?
Yes, she did get hurt at third.
I don't know if is that?
Yeah, that's the third.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her. She's number 1. And Woods is going to get her to chase a high one. Kind of hard to lay. Boy, it's hard to lay off that pitch for girls, boys, whoever. If you ever watch some of the videos of softball pitchers throwing to professional baseball players,
Oh, yeah.
the one pitch they struggle on.
Check out that changeup.
That was a nasty change. Goodness.
Wow.
And why they don't throw that pitch more, I don't know. I could probably count on both hands is the time she's thrown that this year. Just again for the games that I've been to, come right back at a fastball, right at the
nice sequence.
right at the letters, and they get her 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 outs. And here we go. 2 outs for Woods as she goes to work here. And in the dirt, ball 1. Trying to pick up if that's her change or if that's her curve that she's leaving short. Either one you want to miss low if you miss it. There's not many pitches you want to leave hanging out the belt. And that should be the rise for strike 1 call. 1-1 ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 3rd pitch. Right down the gutter with a fastball. Strike 2. Right at the knees, beautiful pitch. That's where you want your fastball to be. Can we say change up? Nope. And a check swing to Garland at 3rd, just a baby. Tap over there for Garland for out number 3. So definitely seeing
That's a nice inning there.
Yeah, and definitely seeing a whole lot of coaching from Coach Burleson with catcher and pitcher here. So I'm sure they're preparing for some other games as well as, working through some things. So great job from Olivia so far. I think her pitch count is still down quite a bit to be, 4 innings now?
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll let them switch back. Bridgeforth is kind of walking out on the field. That's kind of been the demeanor of the game. If you want to be,
did the third base coach ever make it out there?
he did. Okay. He did. I heard him in the dugout talking to his girls, but then he did make it out there. So we'll give him a minute to get ready, and we'll be right back with you. First pitch. Where are we at? We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, bottom of the 4th. Kerrigan's up for bat.
Score still 9-0.
9-0.
That's what we've been there for an inning. We don't have to get on our girls here and tighten up. Oh, Kerrigan check swings it over to first base foul, and they get her. She tried to hold back and then just fouled it over there.
It'd be nice to get 1 run here. So
tough to hold back.
You're just 3 outs away from ending it.
Yeah. So this is JC Burleson stepping in. She takes a chop swing at it, foul. Again, she did knock one out over center field yesterday. About 20 more feet, she'd been in my windshield. And I was over in the gravel over there. Second pitch on the way. It's going to be high, ball 1. So 1-1 count. And here comes the pitch. And she's going to pop it up a mile high to the shortstop for the out. You got to get – it's great to hit home runs, but you've got to also be able to line drive the softball. And you need to be doing that first anyway. Stay down, shoulders up on it, drive down on the ball. Here we go. First pitch going to be a strike foul. Gonna foul it back.
Remind everybody that 92 baseball team, 30-year anniversary. We're going to honor that team before the baseball game Friday night against Lawrence County. It's going to be here. First pitch is at 5. They're going to be honored at 4:45. Everybody come out and see those guys.
92, so that makes y'all all – they are really old, huh?
Yeah. And Coach Haddock's going to throw out the first pitch.
Ball low.
I thought we were going to see if we can get Brent Blackwood to reenact the final slide that won the state tournament 30 years ago.
Ball 4 low. 2.
Yeah. Look at him said we better have a ambulance here waiting.
And we're going to sub out here. That's going to be Maddie Huffstetler, I believe, yes, in the place of Josie Burleson.
So that's in the 9 spot, right?
Yes. Josie was the 9 spot because Shaddix is the leadoff. She's on deck. So Adriana gets on a walk. Huffstetler comes in.
With 2 outs.
With 2 outs. I think she's officially a sub, and the first pitch is going to be strike. Um, as far as natural swings go, Huffstetler probably has one of the most beautiful natural swings you've ever seen on anybody. Has had it since she was 6 years old. She was on my second year World Series run, and she swings exactly the same. Got to get your hips through. You can't chase. That's going to be 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Burleson getting some young ones in to get a little experience here. And she hits it. That's 3.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be 3 outs as they walk off the field again. As Will and I discussed, like if you want to play at an elite level and a top level, you got to have the attitude to do that. No matter what, win, lose, or draw, you got to be working hard. So that's one thing I give us credit for. We're on the field running every time, and there's no slacking really.
Yeah.
So, but we'll let them take a break here and get switched over. Looks like we're going to stay with everybody in the same spots. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here. This should be the top of the 5th. It's going to be ball fouled back by number 2 here. I know she plays outfield, but I don't want to get me lying here. I'm not real sure which spot.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, after this pitch,
It's going to be popped up to second base. Burleson settles under it, and that's going to be an out 1.
you know, I mentioned Giles County beat us in high school softball earlier, and then we won the rematch with them, so we were tied for the district lead. My understanding is Giles County lost last night to Loretta, so I believe our high school team is in sole possession of first place in the district now.
Because they've beat Loretta.
They've beaten everybody else. They just had the 1 district loss, and so now Giles County has 2.
So Giles County is producing some good softball, it looks like, and there's some little athletes here you can see.
They held us to 1 run up at their place earlier in the season. I mean,
it's pretty impressive.
You don't see that a whole lot.
Not against our softball team. Our softball team's been pretty dominant for several years. I got a couple of state tournaments, I believe, championships.
18 and 21.
And here comes the pitch from Woods. Gets her chasing the high pitch.
So 0-2.
0-2 count to number 12 here. The lefty. It's going to be ball high. Try to get her to chase again. Gets the sign, and here we go. And it's going to be hit to Garland at third. She's going to throw it, and Kerrigan's going to make a nice stretch there for the out.
Good job. Kind of bobbled a little bit, but still got it there.
Yeah, I think it kind of like a knuckleball there. Good play by Garland to hold on to it and make the play at first.
We got Olivia at 55 pitches, and it's not 100% accurate possibly, but probably within 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's pretty close. And, again, I think that's probably a little bit higher than normal because she's working around the plate here and working different pitches. So and a beautiful changeup. Just, I mean, that is nasty. There's no way I could hit that. Not after seeing 15 and 20 fastballs in a row to try to get that one. It's so good that, and how blessed we are because you don't even hear the crowd say "oh" or "ah" or "yeah, good job." That's how blessed we are to have Olivia because that looks like routine to us. But I assure you, that is a nasty, nasty changeup. There's not going to be many middle school kids around here hit that ball. And here comes Woods. Oh, foul and hit the catcher's mitt. That's going to be on. Yep, she gets the bag there. Yep. That'll be catcher interference. That'll be catcher interference on Greenlee. And I'm sure that probably hurt a little bit. Kind of stuck it up a little too early there.
Thought Ratasha was wanting to be interviewed or something when she came up here.
Yeah, the day that happens, wow. She loves being on the radio, I'm sure, or anything. All right, here we go. So they got a free base there. That's very rare for Taylor to stick a glove up, but the young lady did have a very unusual swing. Oh, and don't hesitate. You can't hesitate. You gotta throw it to first base and let your first baseman be there. If they're not there, that's not the catcher's fault. She can't hesitate. If she sees it and she wants it, she's got to go get it quick. No stepping, no hopping, no nothing. Pitch on the way. That's better. Now just throw it to the glove, and we can get Kerrigan turning the right way, smacking her on the butt, or be devoted to the inside there. She's getting back pretty good, but pitch is going to be high.
Still got two high ones, it looks like.
Yep. And here comes the pitch. Change up is going to be low, hit the plate, and she's going to get the base still. She was going anyway, but it's hard to get a runner when the change-up's thrown.
Yeah. Pitch a good one to run on.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna, that's a great pitch by Olivia there. If you're gonna miss low, even if it taps in front of the plate, it's okay because it's more than likely you're gonna get them to chase on it. And that's gonna be 3 away. That's gonna retire the side. No damage done from Bridgeforth here.
So score 1 run and end this one here. I'll go home a little early.
That would be the game.
Yeah.
But we'll let them switch out sides here. Again, 9-0. Summertown leads Bridgeforth going into the bottom of the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be right back. Here we go. This will, again, if Summertown does score 1 here, that would be
it.
That would be it, right? I mean, or they got to score 2. That'd be 10 after 4. And it's a shot by Shaddix deep over the left fielder's head. She hesitates at first, and here comes around second base. Burleson holds her up at second.
Good job. Nice shot.
Nice hit there from Shaddix. She's been consistent all year at the bat, in the batter's box. That was a nice, just line drive, smooth swing. Tough play there for the left fielder, as that's really close to the fence. You don't really know where you're at, and the ball's rising still a little bit. So she made a good effort there, but a tough ball to be called. Here we go. Shaddix at second. Keegan's up. She's going to lay down the bunt off a high pitch. Very good bunt. And she's going to advance Shaddix for the second time this game off the bunt. So Shaddix gets third. That's Keegan's job has been to move her twice, and she has done it.
This pitcher has exceeded 100 pitches.
And if you're a young child watching the game and you don't bunt, or you're just getting into bunting, that right there, folks, is why it's important. Matter of fact, at least 4 of Summertown's runs came off of bunts, or were the result of bunt plays later on. Like, that's what kept the inning going, was the bunt. And that is going to be stroked by Woods to left, and it's going to hit the fence. And Shaddix is going to come home to score, and Woods is going to stay on 2. And that is going to be the ball game. What a shot by Woods. What a game by the Summertown. They just looked ready to play. And when you do fundamentally things ready to play, it's hard to get beat. Great game in the circle from Olivia Woods, as usual. Great game all around for the girls in blue on the sticks. When you hit like that, even against a good pitcher, and that young lady, she found her groove. I mean, she definitely, you can tell she's a good pitcher. She has some speed and movement, and we just came out and outdid them. Good job there to Coach Burleson for winning this one to keep on going.
Yeah. So again, don't listen to us as far as what happens in that, because clearly we're not
Yeah.
the ones that know.
Yeah, not.
But I mean,
not at all.
I believe this gets us a bye as a 1 seed.
And that sounds like
and we won't
correct.
play Friday, but definitely find out from people who know. Sorry we didn't research that better beforehand. Guthrie, thank you for doing this on short notice.
Yeah.
I think I gave you about a 90-minute notice before that I was going to do this. So
if you tell me any earlier, I don't know. I won't know about it till 90 minutes before anyway. Will. That's about when I get caught up enough to check something. I'm just glad I answered and saw it there. Yeah. So I always enjoy it, and I appreciate you asking me. I'll do it anytime I can.
So tomorrow night I'm going to be streaming from Abigail's playing the field there in Lawrenceburg.
The Miracle
I'm going to be streaming one of those games tomorrow night. That'll be something new for me.
That is a blessing. If you've never been a part of that, that's a very, very awesome experience.
I'm going to see if I can get somebody from Exports to go stream the high school softball game. It's a district game at Mount Pleasant. So again, important game being in the district. I believe we beat Mount Pleasant 9-0 last time. So that rematch is tomorrow, Friday. Again, come see the 92 team be honored before the LCHS Summertown baseball game up here. It's also our senior night in baseball. So there's plenty of reasons to be here. Plus the weather looks like it's going to be nice. So hope everybody will come out for that. Lots going on. I think the drama team's doing their play that same night. So we're going to have a crowded parking lot for sure. Of course, the Lawrenceburg fans always show up in big numbers.
Yeah. The Talons will be practicing over at Summertown Elementary if anybody wants to come watch practice. I mean, we're glad to have you.
There you go.
It's always a fun event, I can tell you.
All right. Well,
sounds like there's plenty to do around Summertown.
Yeah, it's busy.
In the name of sports, anyway, which you'd never guess that. So
busy. Yeah, and Dixie Youth, I'm sure, will be going on in full force at that same time.
Yeah, I'm sure they're over there playing as well. So
that time of year.
Yep. A lot of dirt and a lot of nostrils full of red clay.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for joining in. And this is Guthrie Mason, Will Pettis. Summertown is a 10-0 winner over Bridgeforth. We'll talk